Thank you. My name is Michael Keating, based in Brussels. What are your expectations of Europe?
Well, that's a very good question. We certainly have had support from the European Parliament throughout these years, all along the political spectrum, something we very much appreciate. Certainly, several countries that have been very active in terms of denouncing the crimes against humanity and the corruption networks that operate in Venezuela. We nowadays believe we need much more than that, because we need, as I said, to move from, joint statements to actions. As we had said during years, we need to block the criminal cash flows that the regime has and that are used for repression and corruption and further enlargement of their criminal activities. We need to block those flows. We need to support targeted measures towards the groups that today control repression in Venezuela. This is a very important issue because these are elite groups, vital few that need to be isolated. I mean, we need to liberate Venezuelan armed forces of these groups that are composed by a few thousand individuals, only a few thousand individuals, very highly armed and trained, and we need to neutralize and isolate them. Also, we need to support the removal of extra hemisphere operational penetration in Venezuela that has been also identified. And finally, in the asset recovery strategy and efforts, because we've identified billions and billions of stolen assets that we expect to be repatriated to Venezuela in order to rebuild our institutions.
Other questions? I can jump in while people think of one. I don't see a hand. If there is a hand and I'm missing you, yep, one back here.
Me again, only because no one else is asking a question. What about China? China has been very important as an investor in Venezuela. Do you see a future for Chinese engagement in Venezuela going forward?
Well, I'm sure you're aware that China lent over $60 billion to the Chavista regime and was very concerned they were not being paid. That has been reducing significantly, and today we estimate it's around $16 billion. And certainly China has identified the huge potential in rare minerals and other natural resources Venezuela has. But as we say, we are moving into a situation in which we want full compliance, full transparency in terms of the relations with extra or international actors, not only extra-continental actors. And that's something that has been lacking in the relations with China from day one. So, we are in a process in which we need to dismantle the presence of foreign regimes, Cuba, Russia, Iran, currently infiltrated into Venezuelan institutions, not only economic activity, including the military, and dismantling also the technological platforms that have used for espionage and terror of the Venezuelan people.
In the back.
Thank you very much. My name is Toby. I go to Brown University. I was wondering, what could younger people do to help out, in your opinion?
I love your question. Thank you so much. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but 2 days ago, for the first time in almost 2 years,